from a demolition.
99万多
，99万，它是分几次到账是吧？
分3次，
第一次到账是到50万。但是他没有跟你说。
没有说，是后面我问了拆迁办，他才承认的。
Wang Ying came to her husband's home, waiting for him to give her an explanation. She had grown up in a well-off family and was an elementary school teacher. 4 years ago, in a moment of impulse, she married Yong Fei Liang, a man who was penniless and had only a middle school education. According to Wang Ying, when she married him, her husband's family was poor, and after marriage, their life was not happy. They had quarreled about divorce more than once. Wang Ying even moved back to her parents' home. Now, the Yong family's house had been requisitioned, and her husband Yong Fei Liang received more than 1 million. Second, it was a remarriage, and she had brought a daughter from her previous relationship. They had already been to court once because of disputes over money, but the issue had not been properly resolved. The reason was that Wang Ying insisted her 5.5-year-old daughter should also get a share of the compensation. But Yong Fei Liang began to recall the past. Back then, his family was registered as a low-income household in the village. His mother had mental health issues, and his father had spent his entire life farming. A simple, honest farmer. Because of the poor family conditions, Yong Fei Liang had remained unmarried for a long time. News came that the Yong family's house would be demolished. Yong Fei Liang sighed that the hard days had finally come to an end and that he finally had the means to find a wife and start a better life. Not long after, he was introduced to Wang Ying through acquaintances. When they first met, Yong Fei Liang repeatedly said that what he wanted was a partner to live a simple life with, not someone who only cared about the demolition money. Ying's intentions were not pure. As time went by, her words were full of disdain and dissatisfaction toward him and his family. And now that the demolition money had arrived, she insisted on getting a divorce, which made Yong Fei Liang recall his initial worries. However, Wang Ying argued that she was not a vain woman. Her own family was far better off than his. She had Yong Fei Liang felt that he had already given Wang Ying 200,000 yuan, but she was still not satisfied. Her every move showed that she was a calculating woman who only cared about his money. He was determined not to let his wife or her stepdaughter take any share of the demolition compensation. Unexpectedly, when his wife found out, she flew into a rage, which made him even more convinced that Wang Ying had come for the demolition money. And rushed to Wang Ying's home to find out the situation. Wang Ying produced a demolition document and frankly stated that Yong Fei Liang's original compensation was only 670,000 yuan, but after efforts by Yang's family, the village had added another 250,000 yuan. She believed that this extra 250,000 yuan was meant to compensate her and her daughter. Faced with the mediator's persuasion, Wang Ying said she was willing to lower her demands. If Yong Fei Liang put forward that 250,000 yuan plus the previous 200,000 yuan, a total of 450,000 yuan, she would agree to divorce. But for this demand, Yong Fei Liang directly refused. He said his wife had dishonest motives from the start, now she wanted to take so much money from him, not a chance. Regarding the extra 250,000 yuan, the mediator also contacted the village committee. The village committee staff said that the Yong family had been economically disadvantaged and had been a target of local assistance, so policy gives them certain preferential support. This additional 250,000 yuan was extra aid given to the Yong family. The village committee also told Wang Ying that stepchildren could not participate in the distribution of demolition compensation.
改了一下，虚的一下，实的一下，也没正式的文件给他看，晓得吧？我是讲实在的，就是暂时的，我一个问的指挥部，暂时都是这样的，反正记者就不参与这个题。
Later, the mediator arranged for both parties to conduct mediation at home, based on love. Now, embroiled in disputes over interests, separation was inevitable. We hope that in the future Wang Ying will keep her promise and fulfill her duties as a mother, taking good care of the child.
Treated marriage like a bargaining chip and love like an investment, forgetting that money earned by calculation will never buy respect. Yong Fei Liang's fault was being too honest, but Wang Ying's fault was being too greedy. She thought getting a little more